Hi, in this video we'll talk about the CAT versus CET exam. If you go to any coaching classes, they'll say CAT and CET is the same thing. If you're prepared for CAT, you're automatically prepared for all the other exams. Well, this is not true at all. If I compare CAT versus CET, there's hardly 20 mark a paper, 20% paper which is common between CAT and CET. 80% paper is going to be totally different. Alright, so here in this video we'll talk about the differences between CAT and CET. Alright, starting the difficulty level, obviously CAT level of difficulty is very high as compared to the CET exam. CET level of difficulty is low, but given the fact that I have to solve 100 questions in 180 minutes, I got 1.8 minute per second, which is a good number. CET on the other hand, I have to solve 200 questions in 150 minutes, so 45 seconds per question, and that's where the problem starts. Yep. So paper pattern wise, quant 34 questions in the CAT paper. CET quant is only 25 questions. That's the main advantage of CET. DI 16 question. Here DI is 25 question, including data sufficiency. Yeah. Then we move to the verbal section. Verbal section 34 questions. Here verbal section 50 questions. Moving to the logic section, 16 question here. Here logic is 100 marks. This is where the main difference comes in the CET paper. So if I look at from that point of view, CET paper is hardly common thing between CAT and CET is only RC and quant ka few questions. Otherwise everything is going to be different. So you can say only 20% of the paper is going to be common between CAT and CET and few puzzles as well. That's it. The most important difference between the quant section of the CAT exam and the CET exam is that quant section of CAT will contain 34 questions of very high level of difficulty. So out of 100 questions, 34 questions are going to be on quant and level of difficulty is going to be high, and you got 1 hour ka time to solve those questions. So good enough time, but the level of difficulty is high. It's like a test match. Okay. CET on the other hand, out of 200 questions, maths is only 25 questions. सिर्फ 25 मार्क का मैच आएगा, but the level of difficulty is going to be very high. Sorry, not so high, but little confusing, little lengthy questions. Lengthy because the time is less. We got only 45 seconds per question, which will make it very difficult to solve the question. Yep. So overall level of difficulty of the CET section is very simple as compared to the CAT level. Alright. Verbal section same. CAT is all about reading comprehension, para jumble, para completion, critical reasoning. 24 questions, 3, 3, 4. 34 questions, all based on reading. Wherever in CET, 50 questions are there, but vocabulary, 10 questions, grammar, 10 questions, reading comprehension, 10 questions. So it's an equally breakup, fill in the blanks. So all the topics which we have traditionally seen in the verbal are going to be back here. Fine, the level will be medium, not very easy, doable questions, but that's the main difference. So CAT, RC are all lengthy RC with high level of difficulty. CET, doable questions, 50 questions, and time allocated. There's no time allocated, but I wanted to allocate around 40 minutes to do 50 questions. Okay. Here we got 60 minutes to solve the paper. Okay. So only reading based questions are going to come in verbal, whereas in CET everything is going to be there, right from vocabulary to fill in the blanks. Alright. Move to the logic section. Here the main difference comes. CAT logic section is nothing but puzzles. All 16 questions based on analytical puzzles. But CET on the other hand, you will see everything, right from verbal reasoning to visual reasoning to everything is going to be. So traditional logic, 30 marks, coding, decoding, input, output, all those topics. Fine. Followed by your puzzles, 30 marks, seating arrangement, circular arrangement, linear arrangement, all those arrangements. Critical reasoning, 15 marks, strong weak argument, all those things. And abstract reasoning, visual reasoning, 25 marks. So 100 mark ka paper out of 200 is going to be logic. And level of difficulty is going to be very high for both. For CAT also level is high, CET also level is high. But the problem is the time. CET we don't have enough time to solve all these questions. Yeah. Or value wise, both exam are equally important. If you're on the All India level, obviously CAT is the All India level exam with most of the B schools giving CAT exam. CET is more of a state level exam, but CAT applicants are 2 lakhs. CET applicants are almost touching 1 lakh. So competition wise, CET is not less at all. Given the number of colleges, less number of colleges, CET will be the main thing. The main advantage of giving CET is that your CAT, for example, average fees of the college is around 15 lakhs. Fine. Whereas in the CET, and you have to separately apply to each college. Apart from IIMs, you have to separately apply to each college, SPJN, FMS. You have to buy the form of every college. CET, there is one common entrance fees for the exam, and everything is joined together. All the exams, all the colleges, Bajaj, SPJN, for General Bajaj, Sidnam, KGSOM, Ivalinker, all the colleges have a combined entrance exam, CET. Yep. The best part is average fees of all the colleges, average fees is around 4 lakhs and average salary is 7 lakhs of all the top 10 colleges, which is the best part of the CET paper. Yep. Okay, now how to adapt yourself to the preparation for the exam. So CAT will be on December 2nd, CET is going to be on March 1st. So first Sunday of March, CET, we got 3 months ka time for the exam. That's more than sufficient time. If you want to crack CET, forget about CET right now, focus only on the CAT exam. Fine, because you need to do a lot for the CAT exam. CET का तैयारी थोड़ा हो जाएगा. These 3 months are more than sufficient for me to adapt myself to the requirement of the CET paper. Fine. So if I just summarize the differences, main difference we're going to see is the DI. DI calculation based DI is going to be the first thing which is going to be the major difference, along with data sufficiency and data comparison. Logic is going to be the totally different in the CET exam. Arrangement based questions, all these things, coding, decoding. Fine, 100 mark ka paper is going to be different. That includes your abstract reasoning as well, diagram based questions. That is 25 marks. Fine, so this is 25 marks DI, 25 marks logic, 75 marks logic and 25. So one 25 mark paper is totally different. And if I add grammar, vocab into this, another 25 marks you can add into this. So 150 mark paper is different. So you need to adapt yourself. 3 months is more than sufficient for that. Okay, enough time to prepare for the CET exam after CAT. Okay, so those who are targeting CET, abhi ke liye CET bhul jao, focus on CAT. We'll get enough time after CAT for CET. Alright, so if you like this video, so do subscribe to my channel here so that you can get all the updates. Fine, in case you want to buy our program for mocks, books and shortcuts for all these courses, you can go to this link. And if you have any more question to me, you can ask me on Facebook, that's the link for Facebook, or you can comment here in the comment box. I'll be happy to reply.